struggling. So we're on our second ride already for the day. That last one was just very quiet. She just wanted a very quiet ride. So we accommodated that. It's sure taking some getting used to with these new prosthetics in my mouth. They are taking up a lot of space, and I'm struggling to enunciate. So I'm gonna keep working on that. And feels of awkwardness in communication. I don't like it. But we're just coming up to my second ride for the day on this 26th day of November 2024. Glad to have you either on the live stream or on the recording afterwards. Let us consider the untapped potential of this new connection. My goodness, I think I just enjoyed it too much. Alright, let me see if I can turn around here, I think, because maybe I don't need to actually. Let's pull up right over here. This is the location, yes. Just wanted to go right into the snowplow bank here, so I don't have to traverse across it. Turn down my music if it's too loud. Alright, let's do this. In time I might feel comfortable sharing their name, but I don't feel comfortable with it yet until they get on the vehicle, you know? So, yeah. I'm gonna go grab the door for now, I'll be right back.
Thank you so much.
Hello, Bex. I am well, thank you. How are you?
Well, this is premium treatment.
Oh, I'm glad you approve. I'm glad you appreciate it.
Thank you so much.
The pleasure is mine. Bex, before we get too far into our trip together,
Okay.
I just want to give you a heads up. An usual thing I like doing in my Uber is I like to live stream and share amazing experiences I get.
Like to do what?
I like to live stream. So you're not on camera, it's just me on the camera here.
Okay.
But I like to live stream, so don't say anything that may incriminate you in any way.
Okay, because
Yeah.
I don't want to be part of the camera.
No problem. You are off the camera. I wanted to make sure that your privacy was also like secured that way. So that's why the camera is only on me.
Okay.
Yeah. Happy Tuesday, by the way.
Same here.
Thank you. I'm guessing this is your normal start to a day.
Pardon?
I'm guessing this is the normal time you usually start in a day.
Yeah.
Does that mean you get to finish early then?
A little bit.
Okay. The envy of those in the afternoon, but not in the morning, right?
Not really, because it's quite not comfortable waking up so early this morning.
I see.
It stops my sleep a lot.
Sleep is such a beautiful thing.
You never get to know about it.
I think we misappropriated its worth from when we were young. And we were given plenty of opportunities for napping and sleeping, and we said, we don't need that. Only when we grow older do we say, oh, that was worthwhile. Well, it's a bit colder today, it feels.
That's what they say.
But there's no more snow for the time being.
Yeah, pretty soon.
And at this time of morning, you get the world to yourself.
Yeah.
Yesterday morning I was struggling with traffic, so that was later in the morning, but
Okay.
you don't get those kind of issues this early either, do you?
Yeah, it's very cool when you have to drive without traffic.
It's ideal.
Sometimes it's also interesting to navigate your way to, navigating your way,
Through it, through back ways, yeah. How well do you know the area? That kind of thing. That is helpful.
yeah.
I agree.
And sometimes it looks like a game.
Well, a game that you also want to
Yeah,
play.
moving in between cars.
Yeah, yeah. But there's an interesting dynamic. Perhaps where you and I come from, there isn't as much restrictions on the road, so it almost seems like a free for all when everyone just takes the advantages they can. Whereas in this setting, there's a social etiquette to navigating, and should you do some things that may frustrate others, then yeah, they'll let you know.
It's a different ball game here.
It
Very
is.
different.
It is, yes. How long has Canada been home for you, dear?
I've been over a year in Canada.
Okay.
And yeah, apart from the cold weather, it's a lovely place to be.
Yeah.
Except the people here are quite conservative.
Yeah.
Yeah, very conservative.
Yeah. Very conservative.
And making friends, it's a lot of struggle.
I've heard it's a bigger struggle when you're an adult and you're finding the same thing. Is that right, or just culturally?
Yeah, you're very correct because making friends, you have to check if the person is willing to extend the hand of friendship.
That's a really good observation, and that's something I try to help newcomers understand as well when they come, saying there's an expressive generosity that doesn't quite always fulfill its promise.
Yeah, and you start a conversation,
Yeah.
it's just there, and you struggle to maintain that conversation. So it could be very frustrating sometimes, but I think I've just learned to go above the odds to say, you know what, make it part of you.
Yeah.
Is it that the friendship stays,
Yeah.
it ends,
True.
whichever way you have nothing to lose.
True. I agree. There's an expressed suspicion when someone is open-hearted and generous that way. It takes consistency and time for that display of open-hearted and generosity to take root. Until then, they say, "I don't know. You must be after something if you're expressing this amount of interest, right?" So when I moved here, I was 8 years old. So I've grown up a long time, yes, but it's given me a chance to understand the culture. How can I say? I had to take it apart and put it together again, just so I could understand. Here's how they engage. But what makes it fun now is understanding it as well as I do. Gives me the opportunity to break many rules socially in strategic ways, because I understand where they're coming from, the mindset, And so you're mentioning how earlier in traffic you can go, through the back ways or maneuver in creative ways to get to your destination. I feel the same ability socially. So I think what that has given me pleasure in is in taking many calculated risks to be able to connect, because like you were saying, it's not easy for sure, but it's fun when you understand the framework in which you're engaging, right? Which makes my job fun. Yeah.
But I think that's one of those things that I feel increases people's mental stress here.
It increases it, I agree.
Yeah, because the social life it's not that advanced.
Yeah.
You could be in a home with somebody
Yeah.
and the person is not willing to talk to you.
That's a great
Will
point.
not speak to you for
Yeah.
months, weeks.
Yeah.
You know.
Totally.
Just mind the business.
Yeah.
Even if you get shared some space, there is not that opportunity to say, "Oh, come down
Yeah.
I think the more they become open-minded,
Yeah.
free,
Yeah.
a lot of things
Yeah.
that seems not to be okay health-wise, it's okay seems to reduce
Mm-hmm.
because social life, increased social life has a way of reducing people's mental stress.
Mm-hmm. How long have you been here for now?
1 year.
At 1 year?
Yeah, just
Those are some keen insights for 1 year. I'm very impressed.
thank you.
May I guess where you're from?
Okay, from
Let me guess. China? I'm kidding. Okay, my number one guess is Nigeria.
Yes, right.
Oh, see, if I don't recognize my country, my number one guess is Nigeria because there are many Nigerians here. So I say that's a safe bet for me. And then they tell me like yesterday, Sierra Leone. I said, there's no one here from Sierra Leone. So every once in a while I'll get that incorrect. Let me share with you my story that makes sense to me as to the lack of social richness here. In my perspective, I think as fellow human beings, we all desire some level of intimacy, some level of connection where one can be seen and feel affirmed for where they're at, wherever they're at in life. But it seems in our earlier formative years, most of us have experienced that. I call it the ouch factor. The ouch factor where someone said something unkind, someone said something mean or hurtful, and maybe they said it once too many times, where we learned and said, "Ooh, this was not feeling safe." So I'm gonna take that part of me that is my real self that I want to express, the playfulness, the curiosity, the intrigue, the desire, all those things we take and say, I'm going to keep this safe here now. And now whenever I engage with others, I'm going to anticipate the ouch factor, which doesn't enable me to be open-hearted or vulnerable. And so we've learned how to survive socially by just retaining, and I guess it's a survival mechanism, it seems to me, where to navigate and feel like you're not going to get ripped apart in a way that didn't feel safe before. They just engage on this shallow, superficial plane. But at the very heart, though, they still desire that intimacy, that someone would be able to see deep into who they are, and to be able to take that and accept that and celebrate that, So that's my perception, or at least my suspicion of what's happening there, I think. And I think based on that storyline in my mind, it enables me to look for creative ways in bypassing that protective zone, right? To strategically look for those opportunities. One, to build trust, yet be unexpected in the offering or of the opportunity to say, I'm willing to move into the deep waters. Do you want to come with me? But it has to be a collaborative, like there needs to be that sense as well of them feeling safe to say, one, I trust your intentions. Two, I'm willing to move into this unfamiliar, very scary zone that you're inviting me into. And three, I am expressing confidence if I do go there that you're able to sustain this zone of safety, I guess, too, right? So those are some of the things I've sort of it's been helpful to think in those terms, at least for me.
So how long have you been doing yoga?
For 5 years.
What has been the motivation?
For me?
Yeah.
The very thing that I just described to you, this ability to connect on a deeper, intimate level with people has been a skill I've been honing for years. In this position as an Uber driver, I find I get to meet basically the world here.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I get to share unexpected moments with my riders when they're open to it. Like, one of the things I have to be very aware of is social dynamics. So I'm able to tell within the first 10 to 20 seconds, where a person's at. So some rides, like the previous one to you, was a very quiet ride because she was very Yeah, she was giving those social cues, which I want to accommodate as well, right? But when the opportunity arises, I really enjoy being that unexpected opportunity for someone to experience, I don't know, something beautiful in what could be.
Yeah,
It's
connecting with people.
absolutely,
Yeah.
it's unexpected, and that's why I love sharing, for example, on my live stream, is because I've created videos as a result of all that I've done, but this is just more an in the moment sort of thing too. And in so doing, I get to extend and scale this experience that I thrive on with so many others to hopefully model one and to inspire or give hope that these kind of connections are possible even in their own settings, right? Because like you're saying, I think there are many who do desire this opportunity to have the feeling, the tangible moments that they're like, okay, someone actually heard what I had to say today, and I feel seen or I feel acknowledged, and I think that's a really enriching thing. So that's what drives my motivation behind Uber, and hence why I'm quite enthusiastic about this.
Yeah, because I usually feel it's hard work
Yeah,
being an Uber driver, and when people get to do it for a long time,
yeah.
I need to imagine what's the motivation, what's the purpose,
Yeah. Yeah, for me it's quite specific.
Thank you so much.
I'm very happy to meet you, dear. Thank you for sharing a few moments with me.
Okay, have a great day ahead.
I wish you the same as well.
Okay, thank you.
My pleasure.
Okay, bye.
Bye. Oh, that was a sweet ride with Bex, wasn't it? I'm glad you guys were able to join in for that one. She was asking some excellent questions, I think. I really enjoyed her questions. All right, I will touch base with you guys in, I'm guessing maybe, yeah, pretty soon. I'm not sure when the next ride is going to come in, but I'm just going to drive back to more common areas where there's a little higher likelihood I'll get another request for a ride. But I will see you in a few moments.